Hi there, these are all my pickups for August 2024. Guess what? No digital pickups this month. How crazy is that? In all the years I've done it, it's very, very rare I've had no digital pickups at all, but no. But this month has been good. Let's start off with the obvious. Dun dun dun! Yes, you see it correctly. This is Lost Vikings 2, also known as the final Sega Saturn game I need to complete the collection. So in the background now, since about November, I have been buying this game regularly. It's always been over like £100, and I got a version last month. I've not really been speaking about it, and well, here's a picture. Yes, disc rot. But also, that was the 12th version of the game I had. And all of them have had disc rot. There's not been one without disc rot. And someone on the groups posted their complete collection, so I put for a laugh out loud, check your Lost Vikings 2, see if it's got any disc rot. And he was like, yep, fully checked with the proper light, and it's not for sale. And I'm like, oh, lucky git. And someone links me in one in that little conversation. In Germany, so I messaged the guy. My usual, hey, please feel free to watch this video to check for disc rot properly. He sends me pictures, sends me videos. I see no disc rot. And I'm kind of like, really? So anyway, I buy it. Just shy of £80, £78, posted from Germany. But in my head, I'm like, nah, it's going to be another one. So it turns out, look at the case. I mean, case does need a bit of a wipe, but whatever. Inlay's perfect, instructions perfect, and the disc is perfect. So, yay! The quest to get the complete PAL Sega Saturn video games collection is now complete at last. I do have a few more upgrade boxes, 2 games, and then 1 upgrade disc, but other than that, it is done. So, yeah, it's been a long haul. I mean, I have had many more games I've not talked about on the channel I sent back for disc rot, but I've done it. All of my collection no longer has disc rot. My plan was, I buy them and check them. If they haven't got disc rot, if they get disc rot when I own them, it's my own fault. But if I buy a disc rot game, I'm just an idiot. But yeah, so well happy. And my man in Japan, Steve Bailey, who again I forgot to knock my details off. I noticed on eBay that he had a game I was after on there, and I was like, oh, he hasn't listed it in the group. So I messaged him, and he's like, yeah, I listed it yesterday. So straight away I'm like, mine! And he's like, yep, no worries, I'll get it sent to you as soon as possible. So it turned up midway through the month, and I did actually ask him if he can get tea, because he's always giving me like coffee, and Troy always ends up taking that. But hey, and he's put something in it, I'm not sure if it is tea, it could be coffee again, we'll see. Coffee, he says, and he's got a cappuccino instead of a cup of tea. Well, it is 11 o'clock at night, and I had to film it because he was very busy. But yes, the game he had from my Japanese to get list. This isn't a game I know, but I think this is this tea? Is this coffee? I'm going to have to ask him, because I mentioned about having tea. I'll have to message. It does look like a tea bag, but I don't want to open it if it's like coffee that you put in a coffee percolator. But yeah. Anyway, Capcom Generation 5. The Street Fighter 1. I always say about Steve's prices, less than half of eBay. So I was extremely happy to get complete with spine card, and in there is the reg card, which is holding the instructions open. But yeah, so extremely happy, and this is the Street Fighter 1. I mean, we basically did get this over here. This is basically the Street Fighter Collection Disc 1 in the UK. But yes, at last. Why have I put that there? I don't know, I'm a moron. Right, so that one there, and that one there. And tea/stroke coffee for later. And yes, I was really happy to get that. And I was looking on eBay like a couple of days ago, and I noticed there's another game I want. I'm like, oh, this doesn't happen very often. And I look at the seller's name, and I'm kind of like, I know you. So I go onto my Facebook, and I send Martin a message. I'm like, Martin, you selling some Saturn games on eBay? Martin's kind of like, Yes, mate, I'm having a bit of a clear out. I've got quite a few bits I'm getting rid of. So I'm kind of like, cool. So I sent Martin my to get list. I said, look, he's like, might have one or two, blah, blah, blah. And we kind of like go to, oh, so that's cool, I'll take that, blah, blah, blah. When can I come over? And Martin's kind of like, well, tonight. So I go over tonight and I send Martin this picture. And Martin doesn't really register it to start off with. But I get over there and he looks at me. No, you really don't remember that picture, do you? Martin's kind of like, no. Well, many years back, 2016, possibly 2017, I went to Martin's house and I literally bought a load of PS2 games off of him. And yeah, they were amongst it when I got back and they didn't belong to me. So I'm like, dude, I've got these, they're yours. And I put them in the cupboard. And here we are, 7, 8 years later, finally being returned. And yeah, so I had a look round. We had a 2-hour catch up. We watched some of his videos. It leads me to the fact that Martin is the YouTuber Bloggo's pal. And we've known each other for over 30 years. We met when Martin worked in a game shop when I was 17. A long time ago. We became good friends. I used to go visit when he lived not too far away. And yeah, we just became good friends over the years. And hopefully I'm going to see more of the dude. Really, really do miss him. And I was there for a couple of hours and it wasn't long enough. It wasn't long enough. And we spoke about doing some stuff in the future. We do both have like a Tuesday free, so hopefully something can come off that. And so I got there and we've had our chats. We've caught up, we've watched some YouTube videos and it's time to buy some stuff. The one Martin had on eBay, Capcom Generations 5. Yeah, again, I can't praise his prices enough. Spine card, don't know if the reg card's in there, not too fussed. Yeah, this is the like commando-y type one, I think. Yeah, it does look like a commando-y type one. But yes, that finishes my Capcom Generations collection off. And then for my list, Martin also had Konami MSX Antiques Collection. I am so glad to get this. This game has been going stupid in price. This one doesn't have the spine card, doesn't have the reg card, and well, let's check in case the magic before that. No. And to be honest, I just don't care. This game is so much fun. It's obviously like a load of compilation of MSX games. And I bought it back in the day and I really, really enjoyed it. And we want to get it back for ages. But the prices now are just unrealistic. And the fact Martin had this, I just had to grab it off him. And then the other thing I got. A Sega Saturn flight stick. Pew pew, yes, I never owned one of these, and I look under the bottom, you can actually put the stick either side of it. See Joe from GameTech all the time doing skits with this, and English short-haired cat. And the fur is everywhere, it's just, that's what cats do. And yeah, and then Martin's kind of like, anything else you're after? So I was like looking around over a shelf, and I'm like, I don't know what those two are. Looked at the back of them, and I'm kind of like, well, give me a price on those please, buddy. And he does me a price on these, £30 each. So I bought them both. I bought Memorial Selection Volume 1 and Memorial Selection Volume 2. And apparently at some point in time Martin paid £28 each for these. So yeah, now Spine and the Reggie card. So the question is, what games do they have in them? So there literally is no English. That is Memorial Selection 1. Spine Reg? Yep, Spine Reg and Leaflet. Oh, we can make some of these names out. Monaco GP, Starjacker. There. So I went over and bought 4 Saturn games and a joystick and had an amazing few hours with a friend I've not seen in a long time, and I can't wait for us to spend some more time together. Hopefully soon, hopefully very, very soon. So my final video game pickup of the month. Popped into the Dover branch of CEX and they literally just got in the motherload of PS2 games. And these games absolutely mint. I couldn't believe what was there. We're talking Capcom's Classics Collection 1 and 2. We're talking like nearly all the compilations, pretty much all the Sega games, most of the survival horror games. They didn't have the really expensive ones. But it was just quality. It's like someone had just found a collection and just decided to sell it. But it was all quality. There was no rubbish there. And because I've pretty much finished the PS2, there's like one game on the PS2 I want to get. And that's the Echo Beyond Night. And it's very, very expensive. But I do kind of hope to find it one day. It looks like a game I really, really want to play. I didn't realise I didn't have this game. So I picked it up. I remember seeing this at London Gaming Market many years back. I think buddy Jason bought it, and I just decided not to. And this has got to be probably the last survival horror game, apart from Rule of Rose. And yeah, what's the deal with Rule of Rose? I mean, it's like literally 30, 40 have shown up recently. It's still stupidly expensive, and I'm going to be buying it at that. But hey, mad. Got Trapped. I know nothing about this. I looked it online. It's by one of my favourite companies, Tecmo. The whole thing is literally like it's just been unsealed, and it smells that way as well. So yeah, literally just got lucky. I mean, I've been back to that CEX since, and every single one of them PS2 games is gone. So I just got really, really lucky on the day. And yeah, so that's all of my pickups for this month. A bit mad that there's no digital pickups. However, one more thing to talk about. Me and Mark visited the cinema. My first ever experience of IMAX. And if you know me, you'll know that my favourite film of all time is Aliens. We went to see Alien Romulus. They're giving away free posters, so I literally took 3. They said take 3 posters, so I did. Took 3. And yeah, so it's always strange when you watch a film from your beloved franchise for the first time. And I've got to say, I loved it. I thought it was great. It's a solid 7. I had issues. Of course I had issues. I'm not going to go into spoiler territory, but way too many references to the past Alien films. The effects on the aliens, fantastic. The new bits, absolutely fantastic. The last part, the last quarter of, yeah, the last fifth of the film. The effects part was amazing. It was blowing me away. But what happens, I'm still not totally sold on. I've only seen it the once. Hopefully I can get to see it again soon. But yeah, I mean, I'm really happy. It did give me the vibe of Alien Isolation. And yeah, I was kind of worried first of all when you see the younger cast. You know, like, ooh. But then Fede Alvarez literally, you know, said that he wanted to do it from the kids' point of view. And, you know, these kids are just looking for a getaway. And they get away and they find the Romulus space station. What I liked about the film was the way it started. The first scene straight away, I was like, yeah, I like that idea. Really cool. And it felt really good and fresh. Kind of like Fede Alvarez had played way too much Dead Space from start to finish. And yeah, I'm still not sold on the end part, but I really enjoy it. I really can't wait to watch it again. And I know it's been crazy successful, so look forward to a possible sequel or the next film that he's going to do, because obviously Alien Romulus is set between Alien and Aliens. But yeah, really good. So that's it for the month, guys, the month of August. I want to say a massive thank you to the guy on Facebook that linked me in to the German eBay auction for the guy that was selling that Lost Vikings. Finally finished my pal Sega Saturn set. So chuffed. Big thank you to Steve for Capcom Generations 5 and the possible tea bags, or is it coffee? I don't really know. Massive thank you to Bloggo's pal Martin for the Sega Saturn stuff, and bit of luck being in there when this turns up. So there we go, guys. Have you had any pickups this month? Have you been lucky enough to turn up to CEX when someone has literally just handed a massive collection in? I mean, it wasn't just this. A couple of months back when I went to Lakeside, when they handed the Atari Lynx games in. Literally I was just there then, so I got lucky twice this year. Yeah, and you know, anything new, pop it down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all again later. Well, something was definitely off, you know. I think it's because I got a cappuccino here instead of tea, but it's late at night. I mean, the amount of times I had to retake certain parts of them was crazy, and yeah. But anyway, cappuccino. Really hot cappuccino. Yeah. Oh no! I'm trapped here.